This is my 1990 Chevrolet Corvette, which I've owned for the last 31 years. I'm the original owner. What I'm going to do today is show you how to attach the battery tender. I have 3 different ones that I've used over the years, and I'll tell you a little bit about each one of them next. I have 3 different battery maintainers. The first one I want to tell you about is the C-Tech MXS5, which I have done a video with this one showing you how to attach it to the Ford Focus RS, which you see right here. Then the other one I got, I'm going to tell you about, is the Deltran Power Tender Plus. This is also 5 amp, and this is the first one I ever bought. I'm not sure the exact price. I think it was $125, and I got it at Jags. Then the next one is the Noco Genius 5, which I actually did a video about this, the unboxing of it. It seemed to be pretty popular. I attached that to the Corvette, but I'm going to do a separate video just attaching the battery tenders to the Corvette. And today I'm going to use the Deltran Power Tender Plus. If you go online and you look for this, you'll see they still sell them, but they don't look like this. They look more like the Noco here. But I do like this one for the Corvette, especially because it's very, very simple. It doesn't have all the features that the other two have, like the C-Tech and the Noco Genius 5. So that's the reason I'm going to use it. And the way we're going to do this is attach it to we're going to attach the positive red alligator clips to the positive on the battery, and then the black is going to be attached to a ground. And I do have that set up here a certain way, and I'm going to show you that in a second. I found this information in the owner's manual. What I do is attach it the way that I would attach the battery in the charger if you were going to jump start the car. So you go positive to red, which is positive, and then black is ground, and it's going to be attached to a solid metal part on the car, and I'll show you where. So the first thing you want to do after you've parked the car is pop the hood and attach it. So what we have to do is open the door. Now that you got the door open, there's a little diagram here. See that right here? Shows you about opening the hood. So it's right under the dashboard here. So it's very close to the door, right there. There's the door. So just pull that towards you. And the hood pops up. And there you just heard the hood pop. So the hood's popped. We're going to close the door and then lift up the hood. It's pretty heavy. Now I just got done driving, but I've actually been sitting home for a little while, so it's cooled down a little bit. But if you come home immediately, like I do most of the time, I just attach it and everything's really hot. So just be careful where you put your hand, otherwise you're going to burn yourself, which I've done numerous times. So I've owned the car 31 years, and I've probably been using this probably about 27 of those 30 years. So it works really great. So here's the battery right here, and this is the positive. So you're going to want to attach positive first. So, and then second, we're going to attach the ground, and I'll show you where to do that. Now, some people use these eyelets here. I don't know if you want to use them or not. I don't like them. I've mentioned it in, I think, the other 2 videos I did already. But you can attach them, and it's not that hard. If you have the side post mount like I have, you could either clip these a little bit, drill the hole out a little bit, or you could buy these bolts that go through here, and they have smaller bolts that'll go through there, because these holes are not big enough for the bolts to go through. So let's take a closer look. I've got the camera off the tripod, just getting you a close-up shot. So you can see right there, that's where you're going to attach the positive, right there. See the bolt right there by my finger? And then, of course, the negative is going to be attached here. According to the owner's manual, page 250, they want it on a heavy metal object, and that's actually what they show in the owner's manual, so that's what I'm going to do. Now, if you go to the owner's manual for the Deltran battery tender and the, I forgot which one was, C-Tech maybe, they do want you to attach it to the positive and a ground. And I think the Noco just wanted you to attach it to the battery. So positive to positive, negative to negative. But I'm going to use the ground because that's what the owner's manual says for the car. So it'll be a lot cheaper to replace that or any of these other ones here. Oops, I put the other one back in the house. Forgot about that. Okay, I've zoomed out a little bit, repositioned the camera so we can see how to attach this. I'll do a close-up shot shortly. But yeah, here's the positive right here. Positive to positive. So hopefully I'm not in the way here. You might have to move some of these tubes out of the way and just come around and attach it. Now the engine's cold right now, so it'll be easier to attach and not burn yourself. So the next thing I want to do is attach it to the ground. So I'm just going to go on the other side of the camera so I could show you what's going on. So normally I don't leave this here like that. That's bad, but just for demonstration purposes. And that's my story and I'm sticking to it. So you go over here. They show this ground right here on in the owner's manual. So I'll attach that there. Once you've got that attached, hopefully no spark. All right, got the camera off the tripod. Let me see if I could show you here. Hopefully you can see that. That's the harder one to see. So you're attaching it right to the terminal there, and that's going to be for positive. Let me step away a little bit, zoom out I should say, and here you go. You got attached right here. So there's a nice bolt there for you to use. So after you've done that, the next thing I do is plug it into the wall. So in this case, my car, the socket is too far away from the wall, so I use an extension cord. They don't want you using an extension cord in any of these, except for the Noco Genius. I don't think that one mentioned it. But the Deltran battery tender, Power Tender Plus, and the C-Tech, they mentioned not using the extension cord if you can avoid it. Sometimes you can't avoid it, which in my case I can't. So what I'll do is attach that extension cord, the cord to the extension cord, which is back there. Also, I should have mentioned earlier, if you want to jump start your car, you could use one of these Schumacher jump packs, what do they call it? Power pack, jump starter power pack. I actually have used this when the battery was dead, when one of the kids decided to look at herself in the vanity mirror and didn't turn the light off. So with this one, I tried to attach it to the positive and the ground. It just wouldn't reach, the cable was really short. So I just did positive to positive, negative to negative. And it does work, it worked great, and I really liked it a lot. So I wanted to mention that before I close the hood. So the next thing I like to do is close the hood, then put the power back on, which I didn't mention. So I'll put this down. What I did forget to mention was there's a hood strut here. When you're ready to lower the hood, you can pull that towards you and then, so just close it slowly. The cables are there, you don't want to pinch them by slamming it. So I normally close the hood because I have had an experience where the battery has exploded. So once we've done this, we will attach the power. So just plug it in, and it's starting to work already. So the battery tender has been on for about a minute or two. So I'll let it sit on the battery tender. Probably in 2 hours it'll be fully charged or maintained, if you want to call it that. So what I will do is come back in about a week or two when I'm ready to drive again. Maybe longer, because I got a pretty good speeding ticket earlier today in the Corvette, yes. So I have to be careful for a while because I've got like 90 days to deferment or whatever they call it. So I'll come back and we'll look at it. Then we'll show you how to remove it in the proper order. It's going to be the reverse order, by the way, in case you're wondering. So you'll remove the positive, said that wrong, ground or negative first and then positive. So normally it would be the other way around, attach positive, then attach negative. So see you in about a week or two. It has been exactly 1 week. Last Friday I attached the battery tender, and this week it's another Friday, so 1 week exactly. Here's the battery tender. See if we can see some lights here. So it doesn't matter which brand you have. Just want to let you know it charged up. It took about an hour, hour and a half. The battery's really great condition, so it didn't take long. Now that the battery's charged, I'm going to unplug the power Normally it'd be into the wall if you don't use an extension cord, so just unplug it from the wall. That's the first thing you want to do. Put the cord back. Then the next thing I do is lift the hood. The next step in the process is to remove the ground, because we want to do that first. So the ground is black, and I've got it attached to a solid metal part, like they say in the owner's manual. And they show exactly which one to use. I've unplugged that, disconnected, excuse me. And then I let go a little bit here. Then I do the positive. Okay, that's disconnected now. My next step is to lower the hood. So you take the prop, you pull the orange tab a little towards you, and then close the hood. It's better if you close it from the center, but I can't reach. And you just let it drop. I've been doing it from here for so long, it's starting to get out of alignment. So if you can avoid doing it, if your arms are long enough, do it from the center, if possible. So just open your door and hop in. I locked the door for some reason, I don't know why. I am in the car now, and right here is called the Driver Information Center. So if it's not working right, you'll see a little light in here, either here or here, I can't remember. And you'll see three letters. It'll say SYS, that's for system. That means the battery's not charged. So let me put the car keys in the ignition while I'm still holding the camera here. And pushing the clutch, of course. And we don't see the SYS. I don't know why this isn't going out. Oh, it did go out. Okay, just took a little while. So the car is ready to go. Let's see how many miles are in the car. I can't read this here. I can't even read that. Oh, 40,978 or 76. So normally I would drive out of the garage holding the camera, but I am so close to the wall that I don't want to scrape the car any more than I have, because there's scrapes all over the place. And it's from the mirror. I should become a better driver. Okay, let me get the car out of the garage. That is how I attach the battery tender, then of course remove it when I'm ready to drive. So the Corvette's ready to go, and I'm going to go take off. Have a great day, and I hope you have a great day too. Thank you.